every day. I be hot on the throttle when I'm pursuing the cake. Man, I pay no attention to what these losers will say. It took you that long for something I could do in a day. Took you that long for something I could do in a week. Took you that long for something I could do in my sleep. I go so hard, and homie, I don't usually sleep. I hardly ever take a nap, I'm like an alien, G. I got a vision, supervision, they unable to see. I'm the hero, superhero, they unable to be. You can't tell me what I am, you can't label me though. You can't tell me who I am, you unable to know. That boy good, that boy good.
Only really want is more of it. In a drop top Chevy on foreign wheel. Gotta rain that money, just pour in it. Gotta bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in.
Peter Piper picked a whole bunch of peppers. Anyway, I just came in this thing tryna be so clever. Anyway, bunch of lames in this game and they ain't on my level. Anyway, I'm about to cut off they lights when I pull this lever. Where I'm from, it's either you tuck a gun, you finish the fight or run, and every rapper's a done, but whatever. All I know is continue to grind, continue to push. Life be stressing, I pretend that I'm fine. It ain't fine, it's like a whole bunch of business, whole bunch of focus, like my partners gotta get it. They say that you can't do it, they don't know there ain't no limit. Every hour, every minute, I be on it, gotta get it, man.
Coming out the ghetto, gotta go for it. Only really want is more of it. In a drop top Chevy on foreign wheel. Gotta bring that money, just pour it in. Gotta bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in.
Coming from the bottom though, bruh.
Coming out the ghetto, gotta go for it. Only really want is more of it. In a drop top Chevy on foreign wheel. Gotta bring that money, just pour in it. Tell them bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money, pour it in. Bring that money.
I'm such a weirdo, tattoos from my toes to my earlobes. Was a role model, I never had a hero. I learned how to live through the stereo. Coming from where I come from, nothing inferior. Everything you see ain't what it appears though. Everything that I built, made that from zero, then added a zero. I am my hero. You couldn't imagine what it's like in my mind. It's beauty and catastrophe at the same time. Remember they laughed at me when it was game time. Now I know that they mad at me, I'm one you can't find. I'm not from the day, I come alive at night. I'm not what you used to, couldn't recognize. They all on the ground while I'm taking flight. Yeah, you're welcome to join me, I promise I won't bite.
Things they say, they're never getting in my way. And even if I make mistakes, I will always see them through. Cause I don't wanna play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your chain. You can never stop what's building up inside of me.
I guess I don't fit in with the imposters. I'm taking the mask off, prepare your conscience, prepare for honest, cut off all the nonsense. I'm all in your chakra, wonder who shot you. Go call the doctor, boom like the chopper. Don't you get chopped up, I'm here to stop you. Whoever wants smoke like a roster, break you off proper.
Things they say, they're never getting in my way. And even if I make mistakes, I will always see them through.
What's that?
Cause I don't wanna play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your chain. You can never stop what's building up inside of me. Play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your chain.
Yeah. What's up? Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf. And I heard the same shit, dog, it's really getting old. Got so many hundreds that I can't get it to fold. And I'm only speaking facts, just the truth is being told. Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf. Who I never see the silver lining, only see the gold. I don't speak in caps, dog, everything bold. And I put that on myself, cause it's a life that I done chose. I said come through, you can see me on the west side. Now it's funny how they walking with their chest tied. Ooh, I heard him talking numbers, but he just lied. Thought I told him that's the shit that I can't let slide. You gon' make me say it again. Do this shit for my family, I seen them do it for trends. I done told too many girls that we better as friends. I done told too many men we can't make no amends, and that's facts. Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf. And I heard the same shit, dog, it's really getting old. Got so many hundreds that I can't get it to fold. And I only speak in facts, just the truth is being told. Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf. Who I never see the silver lining, only see the gold. I don't speak in caps, dog, everything bold. And I put that on myself, cause it's a life that I done chose. Way I'm moving, I don't see him in a way. Way they talking, I'm not hearing what they say. Got some bands, and I bought myself a place. They get a couple and they blow it in a day. But I ain't built like that. They done said my time is up, but it still ain't passed. I done heard what they say, but it feel like cap. Yeah, I took a couple shots, but I'm still intact. Yeah.
up and I never come down. I'm standing tall when they thought I would drown. I was so lost but I'm found. Had to go pick myself up off the ground. I tell you the truth, it was slippery through it. I felt some misery through it. The W, this is the victory music. This is the L's in the history music. You know, I go right through, right now. My doubt, micro, this way, lipo. I won't fly low. I launch silo. Look at the sky glow. You'll see by now. I'll be on my way. Hey, I will not decay. Hey, I fight, not afraid. Hey, bobbin, we crochet. Hey, I feel unstoppable, yeah. We keep on growing like tropical, yeah. This world is cold like a popsicle, yeah. But we jump right over the obstacle, yeah. All the way up.
Day, a little bit of overcast, a little bit of sunshine. I think we're going to have some fun out here. I hope you'll join us. Clear Fork, Crestview coming up next.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. That's why I'm at.
Guess who's back?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good. Right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the OH Report. This is Jeremy Peoples on the call from the Colt Corral on a sunny, halfway overcast Saturday afternoon. It's a beautiful day. We got some warm weather, and I think we're ready for some really great soccer here today between Crestview. They'll be visiting Clear Fork here at the Colt Corral. We're bringing you the Spherion Staffing pregame show here. We're going to start out with the Crestview Cougars. They've scored multiple goals in 3 straight matches, and they're coming into the day hoping to keep that momentum moving. They've got wins against West Holmes, Gallion, and Loudonville. They're standing at 3-9-0 right now. This is their 3rd year back as a varsity program, so they're really hoping to get some steam build up today against a good Clear Fork team. Player spotlight today is going to be on Trent Weaver. He's a junior. He's a great defender, and Crestview is really hoping to get him in front of some Clear Fork kids. We got some really good offensive players for Clear Fork. Weaver's got 8 goals. He's leading the team in goals. He switched from defense to forward at mid-season, and obviously with those 8 goals, he's been a huge contributor for the Crestview Cougars. Keys of victory today for Crestview against, again, a good Clear Fork offensive team. Crestview's got to come out and score first. If they can score first and maybe keep some momentum up, they might have a pretty solid chance to stay in this game till the end and maybe eke one out. And they're going to have to weather the storms from a really good Clear Fork team. Clear Fork surges a lot on offense here. Clear Fork, highlights for Clear Fork, they're averaging 3.69 goals a game. That's incredible. They're allowing a 1.38 rate, and that's a big win. 2-2 the last 4 matches. They've had some big wins this year, and we're off and running. Ball coming up the near side. It's going to be out of bounds there. Throw in, number 14 for Crestview. That's Tyler Almond. And he's going to toss in to number 4, Trent Weaver there. Clear Fork takes that one away. Playing up the right side, and they're out of bounds. That's going to be Crestview throw in. Cole Eichelberger, a senior defender, tosses in to number 14, Tyler Almond. He's dribbling, and he gets it taken away by number 7 of Clear Fork. That's Cade Beachy out there. Clear Fork passing it around. They're going to play back in their own defensive end. Kicking out to the far side. Clear Fork running up the left side of the field on the numbers. Passing up to number 16. That's A.J. Swendel. Really good play out of bounds there. Nice defense by Crestview. Clear Fork's throwing in. Just on the defensive side of midfield. Clear Fork now on the Crestview side of the field. Good heel up the side, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. That's going to be a throw in for Crestview. Clear Fork already looking to be aggressive out there on offense, as we've seen time and time again. Get a throw in here on the right side for Crestview. Crestview in their own end. A little bit of bumping and grinding. Clear Fork gets a steal. They're surging on the right side. Number 20, that's Owen Weichel. He's moving. He's going to kick it back to number 15, Landon McCauley, who kicks over to number 9. That's Bronson Frost. Kicks back. There's a good defensive play. Crestview really looking to stop that Clear Fork surge. It's not going to be easy today. They're going to have to keep their heads up, eyes open, and they're going to have to be aggressive. There's some good defensive play by number 6. Again, that's Cole Eichelberger. He's starting pretty hot today on defense. Clear Fork takes that ball away on their own end, and they'll kick it back right in front of the goal. Over to their right side along the sideline, playing up to number 4. That's Connor Auger. He's our player spotlight for Clear Fork today. We've seen some great things from him on the OH report already this year, and I think we're going to see some more good things out of him today. Clear Fork about midfield. They're playing up their left side, bringing it back toward the middle. That's going to be Bronson Frost again. He gets it stolen away. Here's Crestview surgeon, number 4, Trent Weaver, kicks it up, and it's right in front of the goal, but it's cleared out by number 9 of Clear Fork, Bronson Frost. That was a really nice play. Heads-up defense by Clear Fork there. You know, we talked a lot about Clear Fork's offense, but one thing I've noticed in a lot of their games this year, their offense maybe sets up a little bit of defense for them. As you see some of these teams they play, they try to surge and get those early scores. Clear Fork, a very good defensive team as well as offensive. We got a corner coming in from Crestview here in front of the goal. There's a header. It's kind of trickling around, and a shot goes over the goal there. That's going to be Clear Fork. Clear Fork's goalie's going to return this ball into play. He's going to be on the right side of his goalie box there. He lines up. Clear Fork spreading out. Ball's in up the right side. It's going to be number 6. Cole Eichelberger plays it off. Clear Fork getting it on the right side. They're on the numbers there. Keeping it moving, passing around up the right side. Sticking to that sideline. They like to use the flanks. Another good play backwards there. Clear Fork, they'll take it back in their own end, and that gets tried to play forward there by number 1, Liam Beer, but he gets defended pretty well. And Clear Fork now on the offensive side of midfield here. They're going to play it over to the right side around the numbers, up midfield, and lose control, and that's a really good defensive play there. A lot of heads-up play by Crestview already. Clear Fork takes that one back. They're going to be playing it up the right side again. There's a nice little dribble there by number 4, Connor Auger. He plays it in front of the goal, and that's going to make it through. Good defensive play there by number 11, Caden Dickerson Jr. for Crestview. And that's going to be played out to the Crestview right side. That's going to be a throw-in for Clear Fork. Clear Fork plays it in front of the goal there. Clear Fork around midfield. Crestview defending. Really good defensive play there. Great, but he's going to lose it. Crestview still dribbling the ball. And well played by Clear Fork. Clear Fork really does a good job of controlling the possessions. They typically, in my experience, have a pretty heavy time of possession advantage. And that's a big deal when it comes to soccer, because if you can hold the ball, it's real tough for the other team to score. Clear Fork playing it up the right side again. That's broken up, that pass. They're going to run a nice little boot over top, and they're kind of deep there. Crestview's going to play it to their own goalie, and he's going to clear it out. Not the best clear, but Crestview defender is going to play that out of bounds near midfield. It's going to be a throw-in for number 15. That's Landon McCauley for Clear Fork. Throw-in is broken up by number 8. That's Nathan Kaufman for Crestview. Clear Fork with the ball back, playing it towards midfield, plays it backwards over to the far side. They're coming up the left side. That's number 6, Owen Bourne. He plays it up in front out there to Jaden Beachy. Beachy's got it. He's looking to make a play. Dribbling, battling. Andrew Spohr on him. Beachy gets it past. And that's going to be a stoppage. Looks like we had a little bit of a rough bump there. That's going to be played in front of the goal. And there's a header into – oh, no, it's off the crossbar. Number 14 for Crestview tries to clear it out, misses the first kick, but he gets it cleared. That's Tyler Allman. What a really great header. We're going to take a look here real quick at our full rosters for the day. Clear Fork, we've got some studs on this team, and I don't want to say that Clear Fork's exactly a sleeper. How can you be a sleeper with 9 wins on the season? But I think they're quietly one of the better teams in the area. Clear Fork had that played in from a throw-in near the corner. Got taken away. Connor Hogger puts it in front of the goal, but that's going to be scooped up by the goalie for Crestview. That's Ty Callahan, a junior goalie. Really nice play there, heads up. He's going to play it into the middle of the field. That's going to be Trent Weaver. He's looking for it. That gets headed, and looks like Clear Fork's going to take control of that. That's Owen Bourne. Here's Crestview's team roster. You can see there, as we just mentioned, Ty Calloway, that goalkeeper, really heads up play on that. And number 4, Trent Weaver, you see him out there. That's somebody that we want to keep an eye on today. Obviously, you see the goalkeeper looking to play that last ball to him across midfield. Clear Fork now going to have a throw by the goalie over to the right side again. Number 15, that's Landon McCauley. He plays it forward to number 20, Owen Weichel. And that gets intercepted by Crestview, and Crestview's going to play it out. That was Nathan Kaufman for Crestview playing that out. Really, really great defense so far from Crestview. They're playing physically. Clear Fork playing up the right-ish side of the field. Now they're in the midfield. Ball in front of the goal. That's Connor Auger. He's looking to cross it. He gets across. Good ball in front, but just a little bit behind there. I think that was, somebody from Clear Fork. That's a Clear Fork Colt out there. So we kind of got a little bit of confusion on the field trying to get everybody set up here. And it looks like that's going to be a corner kick for Clear Fork. Taking that corner is going to be number 7, the freshman Cade Beachy. Really good when he plays it in front of the goal. That's going to get through, and that's going to be kicked over the goal by Jaden Beachy. And as you can see, that was a pretty good ball in front of the goal, but just the timing just was not quite right to make that offense happen. Here's goalkeeper Ty Callahan playing it into midfield again. Clear Fork with the header off the bounce. That's number 4 Trent Weaver for Crestview taking it. And he's going to miss it. There's a battle over on the far side of the field for the ball. That's going to be Clear Fork coming out on top of that one. And another good defensive play there by Crestview. So, I guess it's kind of what we expected pre-game. Clear Fork really surging on the offensive side of the ball. And then you've got Crestview. They're playing nice physical defense, making sure they're getting in front of those balls, making sure they're cutting off attackers. And they're going to have a throw-in on the far side of the field now that's intercepted by Clear Fork, played into the middle of the field. That's Owen Bourne for Crestview. That's going to cut that off. That's taken away again by Crestview. And there's going to be Connor Auger. He's playing it up the right side of the field. He might have somebody in front. He's going to play in front of the goal here. That goes in and just misses the header. That was real close. Crestview goalkeeper Ty Callahan might have been shaking in his gloves there. Clear Fork's going to get it cleared out a little bit. They're going to reset. Playing it up their left side over on the sideline. Nice physical defense. There's a ball to midfield. Crestview picks it up, and they're going to clear it out back to midfield. Clear Fork moving in the middle of the field. They're going to play it over to the right side. That's number 15, Landon McCall. He plays it up, tries to play it to Connor Auger. That's going to be cut off by number 8, Nathan Kaufman for Crestview. And they're going to play it forward, looking for Trent Weaver, but that's intercepted by Clear Fork. Crestview, some pretty good defensive plays. Good individual defense. That ball is going to be back in Clear Fork's own end. They're going to play it up the left side. And possible, there's a little physical play. That's number 11, Caden Dickerson, the junior. He's going to hit the turf. Really almost had a nice steal and would have had a clear path maybe straight to the goal. That's going to be intercepted by Crestview in the middle of the field on the left side. Played into the center of the field to Everett Smith. Clear Fork, they're going to have another one right in front. He's got a ball. Connor Auger out in front, looking to strike a goal maybe. He's going to play it over in front to the left, and it was a little bit of miscommunication there. Maybe a missed opportunity. I think that looks like number 11, Jaden Beachy, just didn't quite get the idea that Auger was going for, but that's okay. They'll have some extra chances here coming up. That ball played into the middle of the field, intercepted by Clear Fork again. Clear Fork's going to keep it up the right side, and they're really working that right side. They like to use the flanks a lot, and they'll get a lot of balls out in front of Auger that way. Crestview playing good team defense on the near side here. That's going to be Trent Weaver. He's dribbling, passes it out to number 11. That's Caden Dickerson moving up the right side. He's moving up the right side still, getting into the end zone near the corner, and that's going to be played out of bounds by Clear Fork. They're going to say that's Clear Fork ball, last off of a Crestview Cougar. So again, Clear Fork maybe known a little better for their offense with Connor Auger down there, but they're playing really, really good team defense today, and I got to say I think that's going to be one of the linchpins to a win here for them today if they can pull that out. That ball is going to be played up the right side again. That's number 8, Nathan Kaufman for Crestview, intercepting it. But that ball is going to be stolen by number 23, Nick Martin of Clear Fork. And he's going to play it in the middle field, get a ball played right back to him. That's good defense there by number 15, Everett Smith. Again, he's going to play it back to midfield. And that's number 5 for Crestview, Tyler Holloway. He gets that stolen away after a pass by number 1, Liam Beer for Clear Fork. Clear Fork playing up the left side. That's going to be chipped to Nick Martin up the left side and played out of bounds by Crestview. Really heads up defense. Crestview's doing a really good job of not getting too anxious and trying to steal every single ball away. They like to play these balls out of bounds and make sure they're getting that team defense set up and they want to block that offensive striking ability from Clear Fork. Clear Fork bringing this ball in from the far side. They're going to play it in front of the goal, but that's going to go behind the goal. The last two times these teams played, this was October 8th of 22, and Clear Fork, boy, they sure put a whooping on Crestview. It was 9-0 Clear Fork. Connor Auger, as we've talked about so much on this broadcast here, he had 5 goals, and obviously he was that game's MVP. So Crestview, they're coming in here maybe with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. Those 9 goals, that doesn't sit too well with very many people. As we see a throw-in on the far side from Crestview and some physical play on the defensive end by Clear Fork as the rain's starting to fall here. They're going to play it over to the right side, but that field's getting a little bit slick, and I think that kind of got away from number 5, Caleb Peters, as he tried to stop that from going out of bounds. Cole Eichelberger, senior, throws it in to number 9, Braden Paragon for Crestview. Plays it back, and that's going to be stolen by Auger. There's another steal by Crestview. Crestview plays it into the front of the goal, but there's nobody there. That's going to be Bryson Schaffner, Clear Fork Colts goalkeeper. He's going to go ahead and boot it into the middle of the field, and that's going to be played right around midfield, taken away by Crestview. Really nice job defensively. They're going to need to keep possession here if they want to keep Clear Fork off the board. That's played really too hard in front of the goal there for anybody for Crestview to take care of, and that's going to be kept by the goalkeeper. He's going to play it up the left side. Clear Fork moving up the left side, play it in the middle of the field, and Crestview takes that one away again. Hey, let us know in the comments there where you're watching. Comment on the game, get in the fan zone, and let us know who you're cheering for. We got 2 pretty good teams, 2 teams with a pretty good following here, and we'd like to see who's watching from where. That ball going to be played into the Clear Fork side of the field. It's going to be a throw-in for Crestview. That's number 14, Tyler Allman. He's going to send it in. And that's somewhat in front of the goal, but Clear Fork's just going to kind of play that forward, and it's going to be off of a Crestview player. So, again, Clear Fork with some pretty solid defense here. So we got a little bit of a quick start here at the beginning, but Clear Fork's keys to the game, obviously it's going to be ball control. We touched on that a little bit. Clear Fork plays really good team defense, and their offense is very dangerous, but one thing that they do is control that ball, and again, it's tough for Crestview to score if they can't get the ball away from Clear Fork. And the other point for Clear Fork is going to be to counter-strike, and I think we've seen them attempting that a lot already today. They're kind of playing that off, parlaying from a defensive possession. And that's going to be played out of bounds on the far side there. Looks like it's going to be a Clear Fork throw-in here. It is going to be a Clear Fork throw-in. That's a short throw-in to Nick Martin. He's going to play it back into around midfield. They'll reset. Clear Fork will get set for another surge. That's going to be played up the center of the field. Kicked out to the right side. They're about on the numbers. Played up the right side near the sideline. That's going to be played out. Clear Fork throw in. I tell you, we're seeing some really good defense from Cole Eichelberger, that Crestview senior. I think he's going to be one of the important players on Crestview's defense because Clear Fork, they sure like to come up that right side. Throw in by Clear Fork, and a little bit of bumping and jiving there. That's number 15, Everett Smith, mixing it up with Clear Fork. Crestview, a nice chip in front there, but that gets played out of bounds by Clear Fork. Looking for Trent Weaver there. We're going to have Braden Paragon, a freshman forward, having it played into him. They'll play it into the middle of the field here. Crestview plays that one in front of the goal. Maybe a little bit of wishful thinking there, and that's going to be kept by Bryson Schaffner. Really nice job of keeping his eyes open, not getting mixed up and looking at positioning there. He's going to play that ball over on the right side in a collision between number 7, Cade Beachy of Clear Fork, and looked like number 8, Nathan Kaufman, their freshman defender for Crestview. So that's going to be a Clear Fork place kick here. That's going to be booted over in front of the goal, about 20 yards out in front. Crestview going to take that away. Nick Martin, you see him slipping on the field. It's getting a little slick down there, so we're going to watch this ball. When we have those hot ones coming across the front, you're going to see it slide right across that turf like it's a greased pig. Clear Fork playing up the right side again here. That's going to be number 5, Caleb Peters. He's taking it up the right side, looking to play it in front of the goal. He's got a man, and that's defended really, really well. Crestview playing tough out there. They're surrounding the man with the ball. And I think that was number 15, Everett Smith, that redirected that, and that was a really clutch play. Connor Auger going to play it to the far side, but that's going to get out of bounds for us. And you see there, really nice job defensively by Crestview. I think they're really taking these keys to victory to heart because we've seen some great individual, and we're starting to see some great team defense. You see Crestview, they're staying in front of that ball. They're staying in front of their man. We got a whistle here. We're going to have a sub. That's we got number 11, Jaden Beachy, going out. He's going to replace, looks like, Nick Martin. So Clear Fork making an early sub here. Got about 20 minutes left here in this first half. It's going to be a throw-in on the far side to Auger. He's going to play it back to the thrower. That's chipped in front of the goal there, but nobody home for Clear Fork. No, I take that back. They're gonna play off a good defensive play, but Crestview going to clear that out again. Owen Bourne, he's moving up the left side. Now that's going to be Crestview. Crestview's got in front of the goal, and that's going to be off the left side of the goal. Really good defensive play there. I think that was number 14 possibly. Wes Bunnell. And yeah, it was. That was a really nice play. Wes getting in front of that ball and clearing it out to the far side of the goal. A little bit dangerous of a defensive play, but hey, it's not silly if it works, right? Crestview going to have a corner here from the near side. He's going to play that ball in front of the goal. That's a really good one on the far side of the goal. Header's missed by Crestview. That's going to go straight to the other corner flag and be collected by Crestview. Playing with it down there. That's Wes Bunnell again on the defense. Crestview plays it out. They're going to chip it in front. Clear Fork clearing that out. And that's going to be played into the middle of the field. Crestview having a little bit of trouble hanging on to that ball due to that great team defense by Clear Fork. Clear Fork surging up the left side. That's number 11, Jaden Beachy, and he loses it to Crestview, Crestview goalkeeper. He's going to play it off the ground, kick it into the middle of the field. Nice boot there across midfield. Clear Fork collects it, and that looks like Crestview's Trent Weaver. He's going to play that forward, but ultimately have it stolen away. There you see number 6, Cole Eichelberger. So Crestview, I think we're seeing them come out a little more motivated this year. I don't think they want to repeat last year's episode of that 9-0 loss. I'm sure that's something that stays with you, especially if you're somebody that's really attached to your soccer team like many of these kids are. They really just want to have some success. That's a Clear Fork ball in front of the goal again. Crestview clears it out. Again, a really nice job in front of the goal today by Crestview. So far, they're keeping Clear Fork out from in front of the goal for the most part. There's a ball that's going to be chipped into the goalkeeper. He will collect it. That's Ty Callahan again. We'll take a look at this replay. Really nice clearing out there directly in front of the goal. And that's a tough play to make. You know, there's a lot of traffic and there's a lot of tension. So that's going to be played up the left side there. Crestview will play that back, and they'll have it stolen away. That's number 7, Cade Beachy. He's going to steal it away and kick it over to Bronson Frost. And Crestview's going to clear that away. A nice pass interception there. And that's going to be cleared all the way back to the Clear Fork side. Clear Fork goalie Bryson Schaffner, he's now going to pick it up after being challenged by a Crestview defender. He'll pick it up and he'll boot it nearly to midfield. We've got some more soccer on the forecast. Monday, we've got Willard at Mansfield Christian boys. I know we've seen Mansfield Christian on this program before. I believe we saw them, at least my last experience, was right here at the Colt Corral, and that was a really, really great game. And Willard, Mansfield Christian, going to mix it up there on Monday. So look for that on the OH report. That's going to be a throw-in on the far side there, just on the Clear Fork side of midfield. Clear Fork's going to substitute. We got number 20, number 8, and number 23 coming in for Clear Fork. We got number 20, Owen Weichel. Nick Martin coming back into the game. And I believe that was Finn McCauley that's going to enter the game for Clear Fork. Clear Fork ready for a throw-in on that far side. Left side, throw-in. Crestview, header. Crestview moving up their right side with possession. Nice job. They're going to play it towards the middle of the field again. That's going to be intercepted, but Clear Fork, there's Nick Martin. He just came into the game. He's going to play one forward. That's 16, A.J. Swendel. He might have a lane, and that's going to be collected by goalkeeper Ty Callahan. Really nice job, really heads up goalkeeping there. Ty Callahan doing the gutsy thing and coming way out away from the goal to collect that. That's going to be played into cross midfield, and looked like that's number 4, Trent Weaver, who loses it out of bounds to a Clear Fork defender. We'll have number 10, Colton Hernandez. He's a freshman. He's going to be throwing it in. Looking up the left side. That's a throw, and that's going to be intercepted. That was a short throw. I think he slipped a little bit there. That's Connor Auger. He's going to play it out in front. And Crestview going to clear that out. Really nice job again there. My goodness, we've got some great team defense from Crestview. A lot of these plays you're seeing Clear Fork surge up that right side, and Crestview's got them dialed in. They know where they need to be, and they know what they need to do to get that offensive surge curbed. That's going to be played in the middle field and headed there by number 1, Liam Beer, into the middle of the field. Crestview will take that away. Number 14, Tyler Allman, he's going to have that stolen away, and that's going to be played out in front of Nick Martin, a sophomore. He's going to be looking to come across, and another good defensive play. Nathan Kaufman, he does what he can to get that ball taken out of bounds and let them get their defense reset. I think we're going to see a corner here from Clear Fork. So, again, Clear Fork, they're having some offensive success, but they just can't quite get it into that goal. So we're going to have number 7, Cade Beachy, the freshman. He's going to play it from the near side corner. That's going to be Clear Fork's right side. He puts it, that's on the ground in front of the goal. Connor Auger, he's going to take it off the ground, and he chips it, but just wide of the goal. Really, really nice defensive play. A lot of defensive pressure by Crestview. And we're going to see Crestview goalkeeper. He's going to return that back into play. So we'll take another look here. That ball was played on the ground. A really nice ball to Auger. Crestview was not looking forward to that, but again, just really good team defense. We had Everett Smith there mixing it up with Auger. And I tell you, you got to be a good defender to get the ball away from that fella. So here's Crestview. They're going to have the ball in the Clear Fork side. It's stolen away. Oh, there's a battle for the ball here. That's Trent Weaver and number 15, Landon McCauley. Crestview keeping the ball. And that's going to be played in front of the goal, just slightly off time. That's going to be collected by Bryson Schaffner. Really nice job there by Clear Fork defense again. Schaffner going to play it out in front. That's going to be up the right side. Stunned, and here comes Nick Martin again, and there's some heavy contact. Nick Martin having contact with Cole Eichelberger, the senior. That's going to be chipped out in front of the goal and to the far side, and I think that's going to run out of bounds. And it looks like we're going to have a throw in there on that far side by Crestview. So again, Crestview doing what they have to do to keep Clear Fork out of the goal. And I think we're going to see if they can hang on here a little bit. We might see a little bit more aggression in the second half from Crestview. But thus far, just a really nice job of kind of throwing a wrench into the plans of Clear Fork. So here we are at about 12 minutes to go in the first half, and we're still scoreless. There's Crestview. They're going to play it out in the middle of the field, and that's going to be Landon McCauley who collects it. Number 20, Owen Weichel, over on the right side. He's going to play it. We're going to play backwards here. Back to Landon McCauley. It's going to be played forward. Crestview mixing it up. There's number 14, Tyler Allman again, and he's getting physical with Auger. And Auger's going to oh no, he got it taken away too, and that's going to be a foul. Looks like a foul on Crestview, and I think we're going to have a penalty kick here. Yes, we are. And that's going to be Auger taking it. Surprise, surprise. He's got a good leg on him. He's going to use that right leg to, I think he's going to look right at that goal. He's staring it down. He boots it, and that's going to be just over the right corner of the goal. Pretty nice job there by Clear Fork, but we'll take a look on the replay there. He just gets under it a little bit. Maybe that damp turf having a little bit to do with that, but again, pretty good job there by Crestview. They do what they need to do to get that ball out of their own end, and Ty Callahan's going to return that into play. There's the whistle. With the right leg, Callahan boots it into the middle of the field. That's going to be collected by Clear Fork. Crestview really looking to stay solid on defense. That's going to be chipped forward and played near the out-of-bounds line. That's going to be Owen Weichel for Clear Fork, collecting it into Nick Martin. That's in front of the goal, but collected again by Ty Callahan. Boy, he's quietly having a heck of a game. I tell you, when you're a goalkeeper against Clear Fork, you've really got to be on your A game. Keep your eyes open and be aware of where every one of those Colts are on the field. Here's going to be a Clear Fork throw-in on the right side. Number 20, that's Owen Weichel, plays it up. It's stolen away by Crestview. Connor Auger, no, I'm sorry, that's number 11, Jaden Beachy. He's going to take that away and play it up the right side. Nick Martin battling with number 15, Everett Smith, and that's going to be played out of bounds. Going to be a Clear Fork throw-in. Clear Fork throws it in. There's Auger. He's going to chip it, get it back to the middle of the field, plays it in front of the right side of the goal. That's going to be Owen Weichel. He's going to play it across and saved by Ty Callahan. My goodness, what else can we say about this junior from Crestview? He's looking really nice. We'll take a look at this replay here. And I tell you, that was a really good ball put in front of the goal. But you have a good goalkeeper. And he's going to take that away and save Crestview the heartache of a early Clear Fork goal. Crestview playing that up the right side on Clear Fork. That's going to be stolen away. Clear Fork's going to take that, and they look to be surging here. Played in the that's stolen away. They're playing it in the middle of the field. Had it stolen away. Crestview surging, gets it chipped. Clear Fork gets in the way. Somebody gets shoved down there. No call. There's going to be number 5, Tyler Holloway. He's going to chip it up in the air. Attempted header missed by both teams. Another attempted header missed by both teams. Crestview's going to play that in front of the goal, but that's an easy one to collect for Bryson Schaffner. So he's going to collect that, wait for his offense to get set, and then he's going to boot it with the right foot out into midfield right over that horseshoe in the middle. And here goes Crestview. They're going to play it back to their own goalkeeper, who's going to wind up and boot it on the other side of midfield there. And that takes a bounce, and that's going to skip over Clear Fork's head. And it's still in bounds there. Clear Fork trying to play it out of bounds. Crestview puts one in front of the goal, but that's going to slide just behind the goal. Really nice thought out there, but we just couldn't quite get that timing lined up. Again, Crestview playing really, really tough here. We got about 8.5 minutes to go in the half, and I really think we're going to see Crestview look to stay solid on defense and prevent a late first half goal from Clear Fork. So Clear Fork's going to have that in the middle of the field. They're going to play it across to the right, and that's number 15, Landon McCauley. He's going to play it up the right side. That's Owen Weichel. He plays it up the right side back to McCauley. McCauley's going to put it in front, and number 23, Nick Martin, slips down, and Crestview's going to clear that back. That's going to be collected by Weichel, played into the middle of the field. He's going to play it forward. Good header there by number 8, Nathan Kaufman for Crestview. Played in front of the goal. Goalkeeper comes out, puts a foot on it. That's a dangerous play there. Another shot, maybe shot attempt, and Crestview deflects it, and that's going to be played back to middle field. Clear Fork will reset for another surge. There's Connor Hogger. He's going to play up the right side, going to midfield, puts it in front. That is misdirected by Everett Smith. And a really good job again by Crestview defense. We see the goalkeeper, Ty Callahan. He's going to wait until he's challenged by Nick Martin to pick that up. He'll boot it back into the middle of the field. There goes Trent Weaver. He's going to hit the turf, and that's going to be collected by Clear Fork deep in their own end. Played out of bounds by number 17, Landon Falk, the sophomore. And that's going to be a throw-in for Clear Fork. in their own end on the right side. So Clear Fork, I think we're looking at a little bit of maybe an offensive surge. That's going to be inbounds still. Everybody kind of standing around thought that went out of bounds. That's going to be collected by Clear Fork on the right side. They'll boot it up. That's Owen Weichel playing for it. He's going to boot it back there to number 15, Landon McCauley. Plays it over to Bronson Frost. Back into Liam Beer. Liam Beer's going to kick it over to the left side. That's going to be stolen away by Crestview. Really nice job. Crestview hits the dirt, and that's going to be played deep into Crestview's end. They're going to kick that back in front of Ty Callahan and let him boot it deep again. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds there. Number 11, Caden Dickerson, the junior, got some body on the ball but just couldn't keep control of it. So Clear Fork, they're going to throw in and rush up the left side, but that's going to be out of bounds and a Crestview throw in. There's a point of contention on that out of bounds ball. It's going to be a Crestview throw, and that's going to be number 14, Tyler Almond, the junior. He's going to toss that in up the right side, looks like, and played pretty well by Clear Fork. They're going to bump that, still staying on the left side of Clear Fork there. It's going to be heeled over into the middle of the field, staying over on the left side. Somebody hits the dirt there. That's number 14, Tyler Almond. He's not happy with that. He's thinking he wants a foul on that, but there's a good slide there by number 4, Trent Weaver for Crestview. Throw in. That's Landon McCauley. He's going to throw it into Connor Auger. Auger's going to play it back into his own end and reset for a surge. That's number 1, Liam Beer. He'll play it across. And that one's going to be forward up the left side. That's still going to be Clear Fork possession. He's over on the corner, and that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be a Crestview possession here. See that replay. Pretty nice job getting in the way there by Crestview. I tell you, we're seeing some really good team and individual defense from Crestview here. Inside of 5 minutes to play here in the first half, Clear Fork's got it on their right side. That's going to be Owen Weichel passing it to Landon McCauley. Plays it up to Connor Auger on the right side. Connor Auger in front of the goal. He's going to kick it, and that's going to be a save off the crossbar, and that's headed in. That's number 11. Jaden Beachy. Is that going to be a Clear Fork goal? We had a little contact there. Beachy looks like he's down. Maybe some head contact. And we're going to check on him, make sure he's okay. And you see there's going to be a goalie taking a slap into the face there. That was definitely inadvertent. Jaden Beachy takes a left hand from Ty Calloway. Hey, look, it's soccer. It's a contact sport. Sometimes those things happen, especially when you get mixed up out in front of the goal like that. You got to give it to Jaden Beachy, though. That was a really heads-up play, and he puts the header into the net, and that's going to be a goal. A little bit of pleasure over pain, right? So Jaden Beachy, he pays for it, but he still gets the goal. Pretty nice job by Ty Callahan, but it's tough to do when you make that save and you end up on your left hip. He's got to hop up and try to slap that out of the way. He just couldn't get there before Beachy. So Crestview, they're going to give up that late first half goal with about 4.5 minutes to play. Looks like the clock is frozen there, so we're at about 4:18 and ticking. Have some stoppage. And that's played in front of the goal, but we're going to have a whistle. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty on Crestview. So Clear Fork, that's going to be number 7, Cade Beachy. He's going to play that in front of the goal. That's going to be in, competing for the ball. It's still in front of the goal, about 20 yards out in front. And that's going to be a soft clear out there by Crestview. That's going to be collected by Landon McCauley. He plays it up the right side to Owen Weichel. McCauley gets it back. Crestview battling. They're going to play it out in around the numbers. And looks like Crestview is going to take over on that. And we're going to see goalkeeper Ty Callahan come out here, and he's going to try to pin it back deep into the Clear Fork end. He boots it. That's going to be headed by Clear Fork. Number 7, Cade Beachy collects it, plays it forward to Connor Auger. And Connor Auger plays a really nice one in front of Nick Martin. And that's going to be collected by Ty Callahan. Really another gutsy, almost maybe dangerous play there. He's got to beat Nick Martin to that ball, and he does. We'll take a look here on that replay again. Really nice ball put out in front here by Connor Auger. Placement couldn't have been much better. Maybe just out a little bit in front of his guy, Nick Martin. And Ty Callahan for Crestview gets to that ball, and Crestview will take control of this one, and they'll have it in their own end. Looks like Braden Perrigan has it stolen away from Connor Auger. Auger, again, he's going to try to play another one out in front, maybe. There's going to be some heavy contact. Auger over on the right side, some grabbing and shoving. He gets it stolen away. Nice job there by Crestview. That's going to be played back to Landon McCauley. He's going to play it to the center of the field. That's back played to the right side, number 9, Bronson Frost. Frost will take it to the middle. He'll play it out in front there. That's Nick Martin, and that's going to be put in front of the goal, but collected by Ty Callahan. Another save. Really nice job there by Ty Callahan today. He's had to defend many, many shots already, but he's doing a great job. And I think we're having that back line of Crestview defenders really kind of putting some team defense together. You know, it's great to have some individual defenders that can make a single play, but if you don't have that team defense, it's going to make it really tough. There's Connor Auger up the right side. He's going to play it in front of the goal. Nice little pooch, and that's going to be cleared out by Crestview. Again, really, really nice job by Crestview. You know, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's getting chippy out there. We're seeing a little more bumping and shoving here with about a minute and a half to go in the first half. And these might be 2 out-of-conference teams here. We've got Clear Fork from the MOAC and Crestview. I believe they're in the Firelands Conference there. They might be non-conference teams, but it's starting to kind of feel like a rivalry match. We're getting a little bit of chippiness, a little bit of steam build up. Clear Fork, they're going to get that cleared out. That's going to be Trent Weaver, one of our players to watch. He's going to play it out in front, but Clear Fork defense is going to cut that off, and that's going to be collected by Bryson Schaffner. Really nice job again there. He's going to roll it up with his left hand to the left side there. That's going to be played up around midfield on the left side by Clear Fork. Chipped over, and that's going to be number 23, Nick Martin again. That gets out in front of him a little bit. Number 15, Everett Smith, who's, I tell you what, he's quietly having a good game on and off the ball. Looking at about 30 seconds to go here. Clear Fork in possession. And that's going to be Clear Fork ball. They're going to kick it, put it in front of the goal, and was that touched by Ty Callahan? Inside of 10 seconds here. No, it's going to say out of the back of the end zone, not touched by Callahan. Callahan's going to set it down, kind of wait for this clock to burn out. He'll boot it out in front. Actually, he's just going to fake kick that one. So there you have it. There's our first half of play. Clear Fork up 1-0 on a really scrappy team. We'll have the Spherion halftime show coming up next. Hope you'll join us.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why, Matt?
Guess who's back?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Halftime show. We got a good one here today. Not great weather. It's a little bit rainy, a little bit overcast. The sunshine has gone away, but it's still a great day for some soccer. We've got a 1-0 advantage for the Clear Fork Colts over the Crestview Cougars. And I tell you what, boy, we've got a lot to be happy about with this game. Really great team defense by Crestview. They do give up a late goal to Jaden Beachy there in front of the goal, who also took a hand to the face from goalie Ty Callahan inadvertently. Here's that goal again, and you see that right hand by Ty Callahan come up and looked like he got Beachy in the right eye there. But I tell you what, I'm sure Beachy, if I know anything about these Clear Fork Colts, they're tough. Beachy's going to be ready to come back in, and boy, I tell you, he might be playing with his hair on fire. So that's all the scoring we've got in the first half. We've got Jaden Beachy with that one single goal. But again, Crestview playing some really great team defense. You see there on that replay the clear out. And lots of saves by Ty Callahan. He's really been busy today, but you see him there. He's pumped up. On this replay, we got a lot of tangling here. And there's going to be one picked up by Ty Callahan. He's done that several times a day, and he really has been focused on where that ball's at. And I think that's a reflection of how Crestview's team defense has looked throughout the first half here. They do give up that one late first half goal, but I tell you what, they got to be happy with just a 1-0 deficit here after the 9-0 shellacking they took last year on October 8th from the Clear Fork Colts. I believe that was even at Crestview, so sometimes those big losses hurt even worse when they're on your home field. Clear Fork, look, it's rainy out here. You got a 1-goal lead. I think you might want to come out and play a little bit of ball control. I think Crestview is going to gear up, and they're going to be looking to get down on that Clear Fork end of the field, and they're going to look for some offense to get drummed up. As you see here, a lot of fans, they're huddled up under the umbrellas. Lots of rain out there. And I'll tell you, it makes for a really, really good soccer game. Once again, want to remind you, on Monday, we've got Willard at Mansfield Christian Boys Soccer coming up on the OH Report. Hope you guys will join us for that. That ought to be a pretty good one. And I tell you, they're talking about maybe some rain for that one too. So I got to say, I like some sunshine, but I really like seeing these kids mix it up in the inclement weather. I think it's a chance to see what these guys are made of and how mentally tough they are. So we're looking at the halftime score, 1-0 by Clear Fork. We've got about 3 minutes till we start that second half. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the second half here between the visiting Crestview Cougars and the Clear Fork Colts from the Colt Corral. Stick around.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why, Matt?
Guess who's back? Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good. Right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Welcome back to the Colt Corral, everybody. We've got some out-of-conference action between the Clear Fork Colts and the Crestview Cougars boys soccer teams here. And we're going to give a quick shout-out to our sponsors for today's game. MWD Logistics. Need a warehousing and logistics partner that gets your storage needs? Store and move your inventory seamlessly into your customers' hands with MWD Logistics. Also, as you heard, our pregame and halftime sponsor, Spherion Mid Ohio. Let us help you build the career you want or the awesome team you want. We build real relationships with you so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. Spherion. So here we are ready to start this second half. We've got a 1-0 advantage for Clear Fork. Crestview going to start with the ball, and they're going to be playing from the left side here, moving to the right. Clear Fork, they're going to play that out into the middle of the field, stolen already. Crestview boots that out, and they're going to clear it out to the far side of the field. And that's going to be a throw in. They're going to send out Landon McCauley to throw that in. So let's see here if Crestview can continue this great team defense we've seen. And like we like we mentioned, Crestview, they did give up that one late first half goal, and that is painful. But, they've really played some good team defense. And to be honest with you, I think they might carry a little bit of pride into this second half. I know nobody likes to start a second half losing, but after a 9-0 tilted field last year, we're going to see Crestview coming out with a little more fire than they're used to. That ball controlled by Clear Fork. It's going to be played up the far side of the field by Clear Fork. They're going to boot it back into their own end. And that's going to be booted over to number 6, Owen Bourne. He's going to play it out in front to number 8, Finn McCauley. Plays it back to Bourne. Back to McCauley. That's going to be up the left side, stolen by Crestview. That's going to be played into the middle of the field by Crestview, but chipped and intercepted by Clear Fork. Clear Fork's going to play it up the right side. Clear Fork moving up the right side. Play up to Hogger. That's going to be a lost ball. Clear Fork gets it right back, though, and that's going to be a chip over into the center of the field, stolen by Crestview. Again, really, really nice team defense. We got a lot of awareness there on the defensive side of the ball by Crestview. Now, Crestview, I don't think they want to play to just a 1-0 loss, so I think we're going to be seeing a little more offensive striking attempts from Crestview if they can just get themselves established. So right now they're kind of playing off one of our keys. They're going to weather the storm. And but I got to be with you. Got to be real with you. Head coach Mike Pawn for the Crestview Cougars, he's got to be happy with the way that his defense has played so far. And I know we keep harping on it, but even though they're at a 1-0 disadvantage, Crestview's got to be proud of the way they played, and they need to bring some of that pride into this second half and maybe get some aggression going. Clear Fork's going to play that up the left side deep into Crestview territory, but that's Crestview defender. He's going to hit the turf, and that's going to be played out of bounds. That's Everett Smith, I believe, the junior. He's going to throw it in, and that's going to be over the shoulder of Caden Dickerson, who loses it. He's battling with number 16, A.J. Swindle there. Clear Fork's going to control it, but that's going to be played out of bounds by number 7, Grady Klein for Crestview. He's a freshman out there playing varsity football, and he's looking like he belongs, let's be honest. That's Clear Fork. They're going to play that on the left side after the throw-in. That's going to be tipped and booted out into the Crestview end, but Clear Fork's going to intercept that. Liam Beer, really, really important part of this Clear Fork defense. That's going to be Connor Auger on the far side. He's going to play it backwards a little bit, dribbling around, and he's going to boot it back to number 1, Liam Beer, who plays it forward a little bit. That's going to be number 9, Bronson Frost, who plays it out to the right side, and that's stolen by Crestview. They're surging up the left side. They've got a guy. He's in front of the goal, but they're going to play it just a little bit too far, and you're going to see Bryson Schaffner come out and steal that just off of his foot. Really good chance there for Crestview, as we talked about, a little more counter-striking ability and attempt there, but Schaffner comes out and makes a really headsy play to pick up that ball out of the corner of the goalie box. Crestview, they're going to play it up the right side now. Got a couple guys, but Clear Fork's got a solid defense. As we talked about at halftime, Clear Fork, they're probably going to be looking to cruise. I don't want to say they're going to lose their aggression, but they're probably going to be looking to cruise on defense. And if they can find a seam and counterattack, we definitely know that they're going to. That's going to be played off the far side, and it's going to be a Crestview throw-in. As you see that one sail out of bounds after the boot from Auger. Crestview preparing for this throw in here. From their left side, they're going to throw it forward a little bit. And that's going to be headed by Clear Fork twice. Chested. Little fight over the ball, and that's going to be number 7, Cade Beachy. He plays it out in front. Number 8, Finn McCauley. He's up the left side. He plays it out in front, and that is well defended. And my goodness, don't tell me again. Everett Smith, would you be for real? That guy's playing defense out of his mind today. Really nice job. And there again, Everett Smith, he's clearing it out. He's playing really nice on top of that ball. And some really good heads-up defense by Crestview. They're going to have a throw in on the right side. That's our near side here. Crestview ready for the throw, and that's going to be thrown upfield a little bit and again over number 12. That's Andrew Spohr, who just couldn't get tall enough to handle that one. And that might be a foul there as we see number 16, A.J. Swindle for Clear Fork, hit the dirt, or should I say the turf. And that's going to be penalty kick there. That's set in front of the goal by number 9. That's Bronson Frost, and that's going to sail over the group of offenders and defenders, and that's going to be Crestview ball. We're going to get reset here. As you see, 3 defenders there for Clear Fork. They're back in their own end, and I think we're really seeing some good defensive play here. That's going to be played through the wickets there. That's number 8 again, Finn McCauley. He's going to dribble around. He's going to put it in front of the goal, but that's a really good defensive play by Crestview again by getting in the way of that. That's going to be a blocked shot, and I believe that's number 11, Caden Dickerson. So another good play by him. He's had a good game so far. He's going to chip that one, but it's going to be stolen away, and I believe that's going to be Crestview throw in. That's going to be Dickerson throwing it in. Number 5, Tyler Holloway, senior. He's going to get some physicality in there with Clear Fork. It's Owen Bourne that he's mixing it up with, and that's going to be, I believe, Liam Beer who's going to kick this back into play. That's going to be booted by number 7, Cade Beachy. Played over to Finn McCauley. Backwards. Owen Bourne, he's going to play it forward. Cade Beachy. Beachy battling with 2 Cougars. And he kicks it back into Beer. Beer's going to have it stolen away temporarily, and that is Trent Weaver. And that ball is going to get sent over to the far side. Crestview's going to take possession here. That looks to be Braden Perrigan, I believe. Clear Fork's going to steal that away. They're going to move it up into the Crestview end, but booted out there by Everett Smith. And that's going to be played across again. Finn McCauley, he's wide open on the left side. Crestview defenders did a really good job getting over there in front. There's going to be Auger. He's going to play it in front of the goal, and that's a goal into the left corner. Great goal by Connor Auger. I tell you what, we haven't said enough about this guy's striking capabilities. Really nice job there by Ty Callahan, but there's not much that you can do when you get that wide open in front of the goal. Crestview, that's 3 or 4 times now just in this half that we've seen Finn McCauley streaking up the Clear Fork right or left side, and I really have to say that has to be what contributed to that goal, because you saw a lot of Crestview defenders moving to their right side, and that left the center and the right side of the field, the far side of the field, open for Connor Auger. And really, I don't want to say that was an easy goal, but he made a really nice kick and put it into the goal. And we've got a 2-0 advantage, Clear Fork, now with about 32 minutes to go in the game. Clear Fork has it in their own end. They're going to play it forward. That's a good through ball there. We've got Nick Martin up the right side. He's going to play it forward to Auger. Auger's in the same position. He just was in for that goal. He's going to play it behind. Oh, it just runs out the back of the field. That's going to be a Crestview ball. Goalkeeper Ty Callahan's going to play that in. We got 31.5 to play. Crestview now with a 2-goal deficit to overcome. And so, again, we talked a little bit about that counter-attacking ability from Clear Fork. And I think we saw it there. These first handful of possessions, they were parlayed from defensive possessions defensive runs here from Clear Fork. And they play it up the right side and play it across to Finn McCauley there on the left side. Finn McCauley's going to put it in front of the goal and set Auger up for a really nice goal attempt, which he did put away. So that's how we are at 2-0 here. And that ball's going to be played up the far side. Crestview's going to collect it in their own end. And I think we're going to have him play that in front of the goalkeeper. We got a whistle here. Not sure what this whistle's for. Oh, we got an injured player on the field here. Not sure what happened over there, but he is laying down on his back. Not sure who we've got over there. And he is still laying down on the turf there. We've got a collection of Clear Fork Colts around him and coaches, and we see the cart coming out. And you hate to see that. Not sure who's on the ground there, but you got to think whoever it is going to be a huge loss for Clear Fork as they're playing great team soccer right now. But he's going to get up, and he's going to come off the field. And I believe that's Landon McCauley, who has had a big footprint on this game. And he's going to walk off on his own power, but that is Landon McCauley. He's a junior defender for Clear Fork. He's had a great game today, but good to see him up and moving around. He's going to jog off the rest of the way, so no worries there. Looks like he might have got banged in the head there a little bit. So he's going to come over, dap up everybody on the sideline. So I think he's going to be just fine. Maybe do a little bit of concussion protocol with him. And as you see the official talking to the guy on the cart there. So we're going to get back to the game here. We're going to have a couple substitutions from Clear Fork. You see number 5, Caleb Peters, the senior. He's a midfielder going into the game. So there's a whistle. That's going to be Ty Callahan in his own end. He's going to play that up the left side, and that's going to be touched by Connor Auger. Played to his own man, but then taken by Crestview. That's going to be chipped over, and looks like Owen Bourne's going to collect that, play it back to Beer. Beer's going to move it forward, and he puts it up the left side. That's a number 18, Sam Swindle. That's going to get out of bounds on him. Pretty good defense there by Crestview. You see them getting in the way and doing everything they can to slow this Clear Fork attack. But I tell you, it's hard because it doesn't look like there's a lot of subs over there on the Crestview bench. So it's going to be a lot of playing by these starters today. And, of course, these guys get tired. They're great athletes. They're in great shape. Soccer is one of the toughest sports in terms of conditioning that there is out there. And, it just makes it tough when you've got to play the whole 40 minutes. So that's going to be played up the right side. Auger's going to play it forward, and that's going to be put in front of the goal and off the goal. That's the end of the goal. That's going to be another Clear Fork goal. Ty Callahan, maybe a little bit of an oops there. I think they played that off of him. He's not very happy with himself. I'm not sure if we can call that necessarily an own goal, but we see here on the replay that's going to be played forward by Auger. Another great ball. That's going to be put in front of the right cross post, and that's off the goalie, Ty Callahan. Boy, you got to think that he's not happy with that after the great game that he's had today. Looked like he missed the ball there, and he punched the goal post. So we'll take another look here. And that's why he's not real happy. He takes a slap at that goal. He's upset with himself, but sometimes it's a messy game, and you get a ball in front of the goal like that, just like Clear Fork did, and good and bad things can happen for both sides there. So that's going to be back in Clear Fork's end. Looks like we've got a penalty kick for Crestview. So I believe this is going to be their first of the game. He's going to set it down around 30 yards out on the far side. It's going to be Crestview's left side. I believe we've got Braden Perrigan. That's going to play that in front of the goal. He's going to boot it with the right foot, chip it up, and that's going to be headed by Clear Fork, headed out to the right side. And Crestview is going to come up. That's number 4, Trent Weaver. He's going to play it out in front, but Clear Fork going to clear it out somewhat. That's going to be popped up and headed out of bounds. Tyler Holloway, the Crestview Cougar, he's going to take that out of bounds. Not exactly what he wanted to do there. They're going to see if they can't get a steal after this. And that's going to be a miscue by Clear Fork there. They're going to play it out of bounds. We're going to be close to midfield here on Crestview's right side, right in front of the Clear Fork bench. Well, I got to tell you, Andrew Spoor, I don't know if he's feeling the the tension over there in front of Clear Fork's bench, but he's going to be ready to throw in here. We've got a little walking around, but after a pause, we're going to throw in up the right side, and that's going to be just a little bit too far. That's the story of the game so far with these Crestview throw-ins. Clear Fork's going to take control of that in their own end, and it's going to be cleared by Liam Beer out to midfield. There's Everett Smith once again. We've called his name several times. He's going to play that forward, but misses his man, number 6, Cole Eichelberger. Clear Fork's going to take control of that again. That's going to be played up the Clear Fork right side, played forward past Auger. Hey, there's Nick Martin. He's going to play it in front of the goal, and another Clear Fork goal. Clear Fork Colts pouring it on right now. That's, goodness, who was that? I believe that's Nick Martin. He's had a great game thus far, and there he's got a goal to add to the intangibles that he brings. So very quickly after a 1-0 first half, I think we're starting to see the Crestview Cougar defense kind of get worn down a little bit. Ball stayed in their end quite a bit this second half, and Clear Fork really starting to take hold of this game. And now I think unless we see something miraculous with 27 minutes to go in the game, this game is probably mostly decided. But we're going to see what kind of mettle the Crestview Cougars boys soccer team has here, see if they can rebound and maybe reclaim some of that ground they lost. That's going to be played up the right side by Everett Smith. Number 10, Cole Nemandes. He's going to have it stolen away, and that's going to be Clear Fork ball. That's going to be Trent Weaver for Crestview, who takes it back and kicks it back into their own end. But Connor Auger, he's playing some good individual defense. He steals it away, dribbles away. Midfield, he tries to play it across, trips his own man. Clear Fork still with control. Auger plays it up the right side. Another good through ball, but that's going to sneak out of bounds, I think. Yes, it does. Clear Fork just could not catch up to that one. As you see, that's going to move out way to the utility shed there. And we're going to see a throw in from Crestview on the far side of the field. So Crestview, we're going to see them swapping out, and I believe that's going to be Andrew Spoor coming off. And it looks like number 2, Ryan Holloway, the junior, is going to come in. He's a midfielder, so we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can add to this Crestview team, as that header's going to be played out in front to Martin. And we're going to have a Clear Fork Colt hit the turf. Some good sportsmanship there by number 9, Braden Perrigan of Crestview. Going to help up Auger. Auger's going to have a penalty kick here. He's dangerous from this position. We're going to be 3/4 of the way on the right side between the numbers and the hash mark, about 25 yards out. And it's going to be number 7, Cade Beachy, that fakes it. Auger's going to kick it over, and that's going to be saved by Ty Callahan. Really nice job by Callahan there to see over that line and make that save. It's going to be Owen Bourne who plays that well defensively. He tries to play it forward, but it's played out of bounds by Tyler Holloway, this Crestview senior. Number 6, Owen Bourne, he's going to throw it in. That's going to be towards midfield, and that's going to be intercepted and played, but Clear Fork going to take control again. And here's Nick Martin. He's going to streak up the left side. He's got a lane. Crestview getting in the way. And another good defensive play by Everett Smith. He's going to play that out in front. It's going to be intercepted by number 7, Cade Beachy. There's Perrigan. He'll play it forward. Frost is going to collect it. Battling with number 5 there, Tyler Holloway. Holloway's going to hit the ground. He took one in the shin. That's not going to feel good, but there's no foul there. Oh, and that one's going to be missed on the clear. Dangerous play there. I'm not sure. I think that was Eichelberger who missed that clear out. And, oh, boy, that could have been really, really costly. There was a Clear Fork Colt over there ready to play that in front of the goal again. So Crestview, with a 4-0 deficit, they're going to try to weather this storm. Storm might have gotten the better of them the last handful of minutes here. Crestview is going to be playing that in the Clear Fork end. Clear Fork going to play it across midfield to the Crestview end. That's number 18, Sam Swindle. He's going to play it across, and that's going to be intercepted by Crestview. Now here comes Connor Auger. He's going to play it in front, and that's Nick Martin. He's out there, and that's going to be picked up by Ty Calloway on his right side of his goal. Another nice job. I tell you what, we've said it several times, but lots of nice through balls by Connor Auger. We've seen that's one skill that he really does possess, and he's one of those guys that I think he just sees the entire field, particularly offensively. He sees the positioning of his guys, he sees the positioning of the defense, and he knows where he wants to go with the ball. He's a great leader on the offensive side. Here's Nick Martin. He's going to play it forward and try for a through ball to Auger, but it's just not going to work. Crestview's going to just clear that out of bounds. That's Everett Smith again clearing it. So Clear Fork, that's going to be Connor Auger. He's going to throw in on the far side. We got a little bit of a stoppage here. We're going to have a sub. That's number 5, Caleb Peters for Clear Fork coming out in lieu of Finn McCauley. And we've got another Clear Fork player coming out. That's Bronson Frost. So that ball's going to be thrown in on the far side. Clear Fork playing tough. That's going to be out of the back behind the goal. Ty Callahan going to pick that up. It looks like that's going to be a corner. I think they're going to say that was off of Crestview. So we're going to have a Clear Fork corner. They're going to play it in front of the goal while his players are still running up. Auger heads it and just misses to the left side of the goal. Goodness gracious, Connor Auger. What more can you do out here? This guy almost had another goal. And I'll be honest with you, Crestview's going to have to do a better job of getting in the way of these Clear Fork attackers, because at this point we've got a 4-0 deficit. There's still more than 20 minutes left to go in this game, and Clear Fork has just been playing the heck out of the ball on the Crestview end of the field. Clear Fork playing it forward again. That's going to be played up the left side. 18, Sam Swindle's going for it, but he's going to have a battle with number 7, Grady Klein, the freshman from Crestview, and that's going to be a throw-in. Clear Fork throws it in, and that's going to be played out of bounds. That's going to be a Crestview throw-in. And some sloppy play here. Ryan Holloway has it stolen away. Nick Martin, really, really good day on defense and offense. That one's going to be played out of bounds into the Crestview bench, so we'll have a throw-in from Crestview here. Crestview Cougars looking to surge. As we look across the field, we see right there Everett Smith. He's coming off the field to take a break. Well-deserved break for him, but you got to wonder what kind of impact that's going to have on Crestview's defense deep in their own end. That ball is going to be played out of bounds, and it's going to be a Clear Fork throw-in. Going to throw it forward, high up in the air, and that's going to be headed by Crestview, headed backwards by Clear Fork. And there's a battle for the ball on the far side. Crestview's going to come up with it. They're going to play it up the left side, but that's right into Liam Beer's wheelhouse. He was waiting for it. He saw it coming, intercepted that pass. He's going to play it up the right side, still pushing, and that's going to be chipped by Crestview. A lot of sideline shaking and jiving over there. Beer's going to play it forward again up the right side. That is going to leak out of bounds, and we're going to have a Crestview throw-in. So there's the throw-in from Crestview. That's going to be played right at midfield, but it's just going to leak out of bounds and tap that flag over there for a Clear Fork throw-in. We see the sunshine starting to come out, starting to get hot, maybe a little bit of mugginess out there on the field. And that's going to take away a little bit from these superior athletes' conditioning. As Clear Fork plays it up the right side there, that's going to be intercepted by Crestview once again. They're going to play it up their left side, boots it forward, and there's a really nice steal by Cade Beachy. He's had a good game on the ball there. It's going to be played forward, and Crestview's going to intercept it, but Beachy's going to intercept it again. There we've got number 8, Finn McCauley. He's attacking the ball. He's in front, and he is going to kick it, and that's going to get out in front of Connor Auger, but a little too far. Oh, no, Auger's going to make it work. He steals it away. He's dribbling. A couple fancy dribble moves there. He gets past the defender. He's going to play it in front of the goal, and that's going to be tipped by the goaltender, Ty Callahan, and out of the back of the goal zone there. So pretty nice job by the goalkeeper. But, again, you got to wonder what the subbing out of Everett Smith, you wonder what impact that's going to have on this Crestview defense, as he's had a huge impact on this game on the defensive side of the ball. And even though we've got a 4-0 advantage for Clear Fork, the Crestview defense has really been run by Everett Smith, as you see that ball played over the top of the goal by Clear Fork. That ball is going to be played by the goalkeeper, Ty Callahan, out to the right side. Clear Fork going to surround the ball, and they're going to intercept it. And that's Nick Martin again. He's going to play it forward, and goalkeeper Ty Callahan going to come out and rescue that one, toss it back in to one of his own guys. Hey, guys, every week our resident stat nerd Travis Berardi brings you the area stat leaders presented by Spitzer Motors of Mansfield. The area's top passers, receivers, rushers, and new this year, touchdown leaders every week on the OH Reports Facebook and YouTube pages. So make sure you check that out. Really good stuff there by Travis. He's a guy that's really connected into the local football world here, and I tell you what, you'll learn something if you tune into that one. There's a ball that's played in front of the goal but saved. A great save by Ty Callahan. He makes a diving two-handed save. That ball was definitely going to sneak inside that goal post, and he made sure it didn't happen. You see Callahan there. He's looking to direct his defense for this corner. Clear Fork there, dangerous on a corner kick. They're going to play that one in front of the goal. A good one. It's short, and that's going to be played off the back of one of the Crestview defenders out the back of the goal area. I believe that was Grady Klein. Now we're going to see another corner from the other side of the field. That's going to be Cade Beachy. That's going to play that out in front. That's going to be played on the ground over to Liam Beard, but that's going to be played out by Crestview. Crestview's surging now. They've got numbers. Now Clear Fork comes back, and they'll have a 3-on-3. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Crestview, and he's going to hit the turf. Moment squashed. Crestview still has yet to attain a goal. We'll take another look on this replay. And as he goes to play that ball out in front, he makes a nice play, keeps with it. That's going to be Trent Weaver, and he just hits the turf. That ball is going to trickle out of the back of the zone, and it's going to be Clear Fork ball. So here we have Clear Fork again in their own end. They're going to play a little bit of back and forth, kind of some keep away. I think they're trying to burn some time. We've got inside 15 and a half minutes to play here. And that's going to be a chip ball by number 18, Sam Swendel, to Nick Martin. Nick Martin up the left side. He saves it from going out of bounds, and they are going to say that leaked out of bounds. So really, really dangerous having Nick Martin streaking up that left side. You had, I believe, Connor Auger right around midfield and number 7, Cade Beachy. They were streaking and ready for that ball to get out in front of them so they can score again. Here's a throw in by Crestview. And that ball is also going to leak out of bounds, and it's going to be a Clear Fork throw-in. Clear Fork throw-in, that's going to be under Connor Auger's foot, but he will collect that and play that back into his own end. Bryson Schaffner going to collect that, and he'll boot that back to Auger. Auger's going to play that out in front. There's a really good through ball, but it's a little bit too far out in front of Nick Martin, and that's collected by Ty Callahan, the goalkeeper for Crestview, who's going to boot that back out on the other side of midfield. Crestview's going to collect it and have it stolen away. Connor Auger going to take control of that ball one more time. He's going to dribble it out to midfield. Auger still coming to the far left side. He's going to boot it over to Sam Swendel. Swendel's going to kick it back past Auger. That's going to be to Finn McCauley. To Auger. There's Owen Bourne, who's going to have it deflected, but back to Connor Auger. Auger's going to play it forward. That's A.J. Swendel. He's going to play it forward to Finn McCauley, who's going to be cut off. And looks like that might have been an offside call there. Not sure, didn't catch the signal, but this is going to be a throw-in by number 10, Colton Hernandez, the freshman from Crestview. He's going to throw it in to number 11, Caden Dickerson, who's battling. That's Sam Swendel with some good defense. So we're going to have a Clear Fork throw-in. That's going to be number 6, Owen Bourne. There's the whistle, and he's going to have a far throw-in up the left side, and that's going to be Nick Martin. Martin dribbling, battling, cleared out by Crestview. Up the sideline, that's going to be Liam Beer, who short chips it, dribbles towards the middle of the field. He's going to play it forward to number 16. That's A.J. Swendel. Clear Fork streaking up the right side, and there you see number 2, Ryan Holloway, take a tumble for Crestview. That ball is going to be played toward the middle of the field again. Clear Fork. And there's a lot of contact. Boy, number 12, Jaden Lacey, he gets into it with one of the Clear Fork defenders, and we do. We have a mosh pit out there. That's number 6, Cole Eichelberger, hitting the turf once again. Boy, that guy plays tough, doesn't he? He's physical. That's going to be a Crestview ball out in front, collected by Liam Beer and redirected. He's going to go up the right side and let that go out of bounds for a Crestview throw-in. Really nice job there by Liam Beer. So we're inside of 12 minutes to play here. Still 4-0 advantage for Clear Fork as Crestview throws it in on the Clear Fork end. Clear Fork going to collect that, and that was a really nice job by Finn McCauley. That's going to be played forward by Auger. There's another one. That's going to be Nick Martin chasing it down. Martin's got it. He puts it in front of the goal, but that's going to be collected by Ty Calloway. Really nice save. Down on his knees he goes, and he's going to play that back out to the left side. And goodness, oh no, Caden Dickerson, he had a lane, but he redirected it, and it just went out of bounds. I think that might have skipped right over his foot there. Tough break. So here comes Owen Bourne coming out. Really solid defender for Clear Fork. Had a good day. That throw in going to be battled for by Crestview. Crestview going to take it there on the Clear Fork side of midfield. That's going to be played across. That's number 10, Colton Hernandez. That's going to be chipped forward, and Crestview's going to have a chance here. That's number 5, Tyler Holloway, and he's got it stolen away by guess who, Liam Beer. That guy's a menace on the defensive side of the ball. Some really tough play out there. That's going to be a cross in front of the goal and collected by Bryson Schaffner. He jumps up and collects it with both hands. Way to take away that scoring attempt by Crestview. Really suffocating defense from Clear Fork in this second half, which I had a feeling we were going to see coming out here. And, you know, I just want to point out that suffocating defense, you start seeing some transitional offense out of that as you get a lot of those Crestview defenders deep into Clear Fork territory. There's not enough to kind of assuage from a offensive surge on the Clear Fork possession. Clear Fork going to take that. That's going to be played up around the numbers. There's number 23, Nick Martin, once again. Crestview going to take that away. And that's going to be played out in front. There's Holloway, but he's going to lose control of it, and that's going to be scooped up by Bryson Schaffner once again. He's going to get a chest bump from Liam Beer, and he says, none of that stuff today, bud. It's all business here. So there's number 15, make note, Landon McCauley back on the field again. He looks to be feeling fresh. And I tell you what, that guy's dangerous out there. So there's another nice play. We got number 3, Will Stewart. He's going to play it up in front, and that's number 23, Nick Martin. He's battling. Crestview defender hits the dirt, and that's going to be a chip in front of the goal, but redirected, pushed out of the goal area by Ty Callahan. Really nice job. We'll see number 3, Will Stewart for Clear Fork, battling for that. Plays it back to Auger. Auger's going to try to put one in front of the goal, but that's deflected. Crestview on the far side. That's going to be number 17, Landon Falk, the sophomore. He's going to collect that, streak up the left side, but he's cut off by Clear Fork defenders, and the danger for Clear Fork is averted. Nice battle there at midfield on the far side. Clear Fork seemingly in control of this one. That's Auger against number 11, Kane Dickerson. Auger's going to play that over, but that's chipped right to Ty Callahan, the Crestview goalkeeper. He's had a busy day out there, folks. There's Callahan's play to the midfield. That's cut off. We're going to have Finn McCauley. He's going to kick it over to number 3, Will Stewart, on the left side for Clear Fork there. And there's Landon McCauley back in the game. He's going to boot it forward, and I think that's going to leak out of bounds. Nick Martin just couldn't quite corral that in. So we're going to have a throw in by Crestview. Looks like it's going to be number 2, Ryan Holloway, the junior, ready to throw in. Nope, they're going to change that up. It's going to be Tyler Allman, another junior. He's going to pick that ball up, get ready for a throw in. He's going to throw it right to Ryan. Oh, I'm sorry. He's going to skip right over Ryan Holloway, who does collect it anyways after the redirection. And that's going to be back to Tyler Almond. A battle for the ball. There's number 12 for Clear Fork. That's Jaden Lacey. He's going to have it stolen away after a pass attempt. Lacey going to chip it, and that's right in front and cleared away by the Crestview defenders. Crestview going to try to play that out into Clear Fork's end, but that's going to be deflected by number 8, Finn McCauley. McCauley plays it out. It's going to be to Will Stewart up the right side. Stewart going to half chip. That's going to be deflected. Stewart going to play it back out in front to McCauley. McCauley playing it backwards. They're going to reset here. Playing a little bit of keep away, I think. Crestview going to boot that down into the Clear Fork end, but there just are not enough Crestview Cougars in the area to make for a serious chance. And now we've got Ryan Holloway. He's battling with number 22. Not sure who number 22 is out there, but we got a good battle, and that's going to be... Are we going to have a foul here? We're going to have a looks like we're going to be throwing in from Crestview. Yeah, it's going to be a Crestview throw in. That's going to be number 4, Trent Weaver. Nope, I'm sorry. That is going to be a penalty kick. So Weaver, three-quarter field. He's going to boot it on the ground in front of the goal. That's going to be chipped. And number 15 for Clear Fork, Landon McCauley, is going to clear it out. So there's another little impact. Weaver's going to pick it up quick after that out. He's going to have it played back to him by Ryan Holloway. He's going to chip it in front of the goal, but deflected by Clear Fork. There's some grabbing. Clear Fork really playing some physical defense down there, and McCauley's going to clear that out into his own bench. So there you see Landon McCauley. He comes back into the game, and he's having an immediate impact. He's had a couple clears, and he's been playing some really strong defense out there. There's a throw in by number 14, Tyler Allman. That's going to be in front of the goal, and Clear Fork's going to take control. That's McCauley. McCauley's going to stop that just as it goes out of the back of the goal zone. So we'll have some subs. We got number 20 for Clear Fork, Owen Weichel, coming in, and number 7, Cade Beachy, back in the game. Jack Dudley returns it into play. That's going to be stolen by Crestview, stolen back by Clear Fork. Good battle on the ball here, number 17. Not sure who that is for Clear Fork. He's going to hit the turf, and that's going to be Ryan Holloway, who plays it forward off of number 22 and out of bounds. And that's going to be a Crestview throw-in. Number 7, Grady Klein, the freshman defender, will throw that in. He's going to be looking forward around Ryan Holloway. He's going to throw over top of him. Tries to get Tyler Allman, but that's intercepted by Clear Fork. And that's going to end up out of bounds. Trent Weaver trying his best to keep it in, but he just can't keep possession. That ball's going to be thrown forward. And Weaver heads it forward. Crestview, nice dribble, but McCauley waiting right behind number 5, Tyler Holloway, to steal that away. That's going to be chipped forward, but nobody home for Crestview. And that's going to be Liam Beer, who tips that forward. He's running up the right side there. got water. Thank you, though. I'm going to take a look at the clock here. We got inside of 3.5 minutes to play. Clear Fork's going to have a penalty kick. That's going to be number 7, Cade Beachy. He's going to be about 27 yards out. Check that. That's going to be about 22 yards out. He's going to chip it, and it's going to go right to the goal, and that's fisted out of the goal area and just outside the left side. Whatever you want. Okay. Yeah. You said do that after. There's Crestview. They've got it in their own end, and that's going to be played back towards their own goal by a Clear Fork player. That's Ty Callahan, who is going to collect that and save that again. And there, we've hit the 2-minute mark. Here's Clear Fork Colts. They're going to play it from midfield, play it forward. And that's going to be played out of bounds. It's going to be Landon McCauley who's going to throw that in. Crestview defending well. Clear Fork, though, they're going to take that one back, and they're going to try to play a little keep away, but that's going to be run out of bounds, and it's going to be a Clear Fork throw in. Clear Fork wait until they get set up. There's the throw in. It's going to be towards the Crestview goal, and that's collected. And here we go. We've got Brandon Perrigan. He's going to play it over to the left. He's got a Crestview Cougar, and that's going to be cut off by Clear Fork. That's number 10, Jack Dudley. Really nice play there. He's going to steal it away from Landon Falk, the sophomore from Crestview. As you can see there in the background, the turf being laid on the baseball field. Got to wonder how close they're watching that today with all that rain, seeing how the drainage is working out. As Clear Fork's going to clear it out, that's Landon McCauley. He'll put it into his own bench. And that's going to be a Crestview throw-in on the near side. So clock is ticking. We're coming up on 30 seconds to play. So we'll see how strong this Crestview team can finish. We got a header there by Clear Fork, and that's going to be played in front of the goal and collected by Bryson Schaffner. 20 seconds to play. Schaffner's going to kind of hang on to it, take his sweet old time returning it into play. There that goes. That's going to be popped up by number 3, Will Stewart. Played over to Landon McCauley. 10 seconds to go. McCauley plays it forward. Has it stolen by Ryan Holloway for Crestview. McCauley whiffs on that one. Holloway plays it forward. It's blocked. And time expires. That's the end of the game, folks. We've got a 4-0 win for the Clear Fork Colts. So just want to make mention, and I don't want to rub it in Crestview's faces, but that's 2 games in a row with Clear Fork. They've not been able to eke out a goal. That's a combined 13-0 deficit. You hate to see that. But, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your player of the game. Stick around.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. That's why I'm at.
Guess who's back? Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hi, welcome back to the OH Report, everybody. We're here with your Jackson Wells Services player of the game, Connor Hauger. And Connor, walk us through that first goal there. What did you see, and what do you like from the rest of your offense moving up to that goal?
Just great players in general. Our freshmen coming up are amazing. Like Finn McCauley, he played me a beautiful pass off top of the 18, and I just turned and ripped it, found the back of the net.
Yeah, and you called out Finn McCauley there. We talked about him a lot on the broadcast. Really nice, maybe not exactly some goal scoring from him, but he played some really nice redirections and got you guys in good position.
Yeah, Finn and Cade, AJ, Owen, all those players are great. They're all freshmen. They're really young players, so great future for them in Clear Fork soccer. I mean, they're not all like super goal scorers, but if you get them the ball, they will find you in the box.
Got a bunch of guys that understand the game of soccer, I think, is what's happening here. So you had a couple assists there as well, and one other thing that we talk about a lot is those great through balls that you like to put out there. You got a really good nose for that. Is there some kind of prep and practice that you do for that that's specific to that, or is that just kind of a mental intangible?
I mean, honestly, you just watch the high level like pro soccer. I mean, there's so many great players that can play a through ball. So you kind of analyze them in pro games and kind of look. So once you get the ball in a certain spot, you're looking up, looking for players. I mean, you can play with multiple parts of your foot and just find them through. It works out pretty well.
Yeah, and we see you do that a lot, play with multiple parts of your foot. That thing sometimes looks like it's about 10 feet wide. You can play that ball anywhere you want. Hey, Connor, great interview. One last question. You got any shout-outs that you want to look up into that camera and give us?
Yeah, I got a shout-out for Caleb Peters. He's a senior with me this year. He's a great player. I gave him an assist down here. He had a great shot. All his goals come from no angle possible, and he always puts them in the back of the net. I don't know how he does it. Great player.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Clear Fork, really good soccer team. You guys are sitting at 10 wins right now, maybe looking to make some noise later in the postseason. We'll see how that shakes out. Once again, Connor Auger, your Jackson Well Services MVP player of the game. Stick around and we'll have some post-game for you after this.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. That's why I'm at.
Guess who's back? Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Somewhat rainy Saturday afternoon. Glad you could join us today. We have a win by the Clear Fork Colts. It's going to end up a 4-0 contest here over the Crestview Cougars. Colts are going to improve to a 10-4-1 record in the MOAC. And the Crestview Cougars, hanging out over there in the Firelands Conference, they're going to fall to a 3-10-0 record. I'll tell you what, how about that Connor Auger? He had 2-2 today unofficially, and he looked really good. And I tell you what, that's a young man that recognizes the pieces that are around him. And I think he's another one that gets the idea that, hey, this is a program-wide thing. You want to keep improving the program and not just have one successful year every once in a while. They want some sustained success. I I would like to give a couple shout-outs here. On camera operator, we got Jory back there. She did a great job today. Really good looks there. Look at all that rain coming down in the background. Adam producing us, really taking care of me on my very first soccer call ever. I think it went pretty well. I had a lot of fun, guys. So I tell you what, Monday, if you would, join us, please, on the OH Report. We've got Willard at Mansfield Christian Boys Soccer. I think that's going to be a good game. And why don't you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on YouTube and Instagram. Check out any other games that we have. We got some really good content out there. So you guys keep an eye out and take a look. This has been your Spherion Staffing post-game show. I'm Jeremy Peoples, signing off.